Hey everyone, look at that nice golden hue right there. You know, for the body, that signals it is time to shift the hormones, the chemicals in the body. It's part of the circadian rhythm, part of the moon and sun cycles. Something else very interesting, speaking of divinity or divine, grapevines teach you a whole lot. Wherever you find leaders is where the new growth is happening. Grapes come in successions, meaning the first year, the second year gets better, and the third year, you got to start pruning. I learned this by taking care of these grapes. And I'm not a professional, but it's taught me a lot about pruning. Some of these leaders can grow 2 or 3 feet in a short amount of time when we have a lot of rain. And speaking of the sun setting, look at that. Boom, there's the moon. It's very interesting when you actually pay attention to the placement of the moon in relation to where you are. For example, go out in your backyard, observe the moon cycles, where the moon is during the phases. Because on one hand, the moon will be on this side of my backyard, but after we had the summer solstice, for example, the moon is on this side. Very interesting when we talk about the placement of the sun during the different solstices. We have the winter solstice, 12, 21, 22, 23. It's 3 days that the sun is at the lowest before it starts to rise again in the other hemisphere. Very interesting. Where have I heard that story? The sun for 3 days and rises again. I'll wait. So, summer solstice. The moon is being lit on the other side from the hemisphere. Hemispheric. What else has hemispheres? You have 2 halves of the brain, left and right hemisphere, and right in the center. Neurodivergence. Look at that beautiful moon. As the sun is moving farther away on the horizon, not really setting, it is just moving farther away on the horizon. Anyone that draws knows how horizon lines work and how you can take something flat and make it look like it has depth by using the horizon line. Also, while I'm at it, I'm not a flat earther, I'm not a glober, but it is hard to make water stay in a curve, because when it comes to a rest, it's going to come to a flat, level surface. Anyone can observe that. Anyone can experiment with it. Just saying.